Dear learners, this is S. Abinaya, 2nd M.Sc Microbiology, PG and Research Department of Microbiology, Kaveri College for Women, Autonomous, Trichy. Food microbiology. Introduction. Food microbiology is the branch of microbiology that studies about microorganisms associated in food. It mainly focuses on microbes used in food production, microorganisms that cause food spoilage, and pathogens responsible for foodborne diseases. Major group of microorganisms which are present in food: bacteria, fungi, viruses, parasites. Importance: ensures food safety and quality, prevents foodborne illness, extends the shelf life of food, supports the production of fermented foods and beverages, maintain public health through proper food handling and preservation. Applications: the food microbiology includes the applications of food preservation, fermentation technology, quality control, food safety testing, development of probiotics. Now we move to the topic E. coli in food poisoning. Escherichia coli, that is E. coli, is a type of bacteria normally found in the intestine of humans and animals. Some strains can cause food poisoning. Sources of contamination: contaminated meat, especially ground beef, unpasteurized milk, contaminated water, raw vegetables and fruits, poor hygiene and cross contamination. How Escherichia coli causes illness. Pathogenic strains of E. coli produce toxins that damage the intestinal lining. This leads to food poisoning symptoms. Symptoms: stomach cramps, diarrhea, nausea and vomiting, fever, dehydration. Prevention: cook meat thoroughly, drink pasteurized milk, wash hands properly, wash fruits and vegetables, avoid cross contamination, keep food at safe temperature. Treatment: most cases are mild and get better on their own. Treatment includes drink plenty of fluids, rest and recovery. Antibiotics are not recommended. Now we move on to the topic factors in food microbiology. Factors in food microbiology are the conditions that influence the growth, survival and activity of microorganisms in food. There are two main types of factors in food microbiology: intrinsic factors, another one is extrinsic factors. Intrinsic factors: factors which are the natural properties of the food. Extrinsic factors, which are the external conditions affecting the food. First we see about the intrinsic factors: pH, water activity, nutrient content, natural antimicrobials, composition, biological structure. Next one is extrinsic factors: temperature, humidity, oxygen availability, storage conditions, time, handling practices. Coming up next is food preservation. Food preservation means preventing food from spoilage caused by microorganisms, enzymes and other factors. Importance of food preservation: increases shelf life of food, maintains nutritive value and quality, ensures food safety, reduces food waste, ensures availability of food in all seasons. Now we see about the methods of food preservation: refrigeration, freezing, drying, salting, sugar, chemicals, canning. First, refrigeration. Low temperature slow downs the growth of microorganisms. Freezing. Very low temperature stops microbial growth and enzyme activity. Drying. In drying, removal of moisture prevents the growth of microorganisms. Salting. Salt prevents the growth of microorganisms by reducing moisture. Sugar or chemicals. High sugar or chemical substances prevent spoilage. Canning. Food is sealed in airtight containers and heated to kill microbes. These are the food preservation methods to prevent the food from microbial contamination. Let's move on to our final topic: food laws and food microbiology. Food laws are rules and regulations made by the government to ensure the safety, quality and hygiene of food for human consumption. Objectives of food laws: to protect public health, ensure food safety and quality, prevent food fraud and misbranding, promote fair trade practices, provide standards for food production, storage and sale. The major food laws in India: Food Safety and Standard Act 2006, that is FSSAI Act; Prevention of Food Adulteration Act 1954; Legal Metrology Act 2009; Agricultural Produce Grading and Marketing Act 1937, Meat Food Products Order 1973, Milk and Milk Products Order 1992. The key provisions are food must be safe and suitable for consumption, prohibition of adulterated and contaminated food, proper labeling and correct information, regular inspection and sampling of food products, hygienic handling, storage and transport, penalties for violating food safety rules. Finally, we come to the conclusion part. Food microbiology plays an important role in ensuring the safety, quality, and preservation of food. Microorganisms can be both beneficial and harmful. Beneficial microorganisms used in the production of fermented foods, while harmful microorganisms can cause food spoilage and foodborne diseases. Today, we saw about the topics general introduction of food microbiology, foodborne diseases, food preservation techniques, food laws. Thank you for your kind attention. I hope you found the presentation be informative and useful. Thank you.